Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all know, it's close to Christmas. So I had to play a little Christmas tune. Just a little bit. But y'all already know before I get started, I want to thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princesses. Thank y'all for coming to another Freaknik Friday, y'all. Yes, your girl is still her. Your girl is still her. And you know what? Hey, I gotta do the show. I gotta do the show. You know what I mean? But there is something that I like to address. There is some things that I like to address. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell had happened. I don't know how long people has been blocked. But I found out just doing some background check-in and this and that and stuff like that, you know, a lot of people have been blocked from my live stream. I did not like it. I don't know who did it. I have 3 mods here, 3 mods. I don't know what could have happened, but it was a lot of people that was blocked from my live stream, and I unblocked everybody. Everybody is welcome to my live stream. And the ones that was trying to get in that couldn't get in, hopefully you can get in now because I unblocked you. I don't know who did it, but hey, the show must go on. See, what people got to understand is just because you know we down these YouTube streets and you know we see people and we beeping with and all of that stuff. When you come into somebody's live stream, you still have to respect that live stream. You still have to respect that content creator. Just because you don't like somebody, you know what I mean? You don't have the right to ban somebody from my shit any damn way. You don't. You don't have the right to ban because I want people here. I want people to come and hang out and have a good time and shit like that. You know what I mean? So when I look back and I seen over like it was close to 20 people blocked alone. I don't know how long these people was blocked, but I unblocked them. I don't know who did it, but best believe I'm going to keep an eye. I'm going to keep an eye out to make sure that ain't nobody being blocked over here, you know, because all is welcome. All, you know what I mean? If you got something that hey, you want to come and say something, hey, Miss Brown, you know, I want to say something to you or whatever, then yeah, you're welcome to come. I welcome everybody. The only thing I say, and I think I told y'all this before, the only thing I say is that, you know, you come up, you better act right. Don't come up in here acting like, you know, you want to try to cuss me out and all of that shit and get some brownie points and all that, because I guarantee you, it's not going to work out for you. It's not. You know what I mean? So I just want everybody to know, you know, the ones that was trying to get up in here, you are not blocked. And I want you to come. You know what I mean? I mean, I've seen, okay, let me just say this. I seen Roast the Toast was blocked. I think Maheo was blocked. I mean, it was a lot of people that you know, that are OGs down these damn streets that was blocked. You know what I mean? And I don't want nobody to think that I'm blocking motherfuckers, because I'm not. You know what I mean? I welcome everybody. Hey, shit. Yeah. How are you? What's Adams? Hey, thank you. You know, for coming to another Friday freaknik and shit. You already know, I gotta keep on going with my shit. You know, even though my numbers, you know, let's just keep it real. My numbers ain't shit, y'all. My numbers ain't shit, but I think I know the reason why now. I think I know the reason why, because motherfuckers been blocked over here. Motherfuckers been blocked. It's like, damn. I was kind of shocked. You know, when I went in and I seen, you know, when I seen people that was blocked and shit, I'm like, wait a minute. That's why my live stream only hold like 4 and 5 and 6 people and shit like that. Because the people was trying to get in, they couldn't even get in. They couldn't even get in and shit because somebody did, you know, they did a blocking band on my shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, everybody's fucking welcome to come over here and shit, hang out, have a good time. Let me know what's going on down these damn YouTube streets. Because we already know it's the same garbage that's going on all the damn time. You know, motherfuckers is laughing all the way to the bank. Kudos to ya. Kudos to the motherfuckers is laughing all the way to the bank. You know what I mean? Because they running this YouTube shit. They are. They running that shit. The nastier, the better. Be as nasty and wicked and crazy as you could be, because that's what's going to bring you bread. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? This is the type of world we live in now. This is the type of world, and this is YouTube. YouTube is the world now. It is. YouTube is the world. So I did drop the link. So, if anybody want to come and hang out and chill and shit like that, let me know. Let me know. Some of the new ones, like I told y'all before, I don't even know who the hell they are. They don't know me, and I don't know them because, like I say, they're putting up new houses every day. Every day you turn around, there's some new family that moved into the motherfucking ghetto. You know what I mean? And I don't know who they are, and they don't know who I am. Will they get to know me? I don't know. The only way they're gonna get to know me if they say some fucked up shit and I don't like. Then I'm gonna say some shit and then I'm gonna be out in the street hunting for their asses. They already know. They ain't ready for a bitch like me. Never. None of these crazy ass bitches are. None of these crazy ass bitches is ready for Miss Brown. Y'all already know how I get down. Y'all already know. Because I'm pretty sure if you check my jacket and shit, I done went through a lot of battles with females in the street and shit like that. You know what I mean? But they ain't gonna tussle with me. I can call bitches stupid, crazy, dumb, all that shit, But they won't come and step to me because they already know. They know I'm a fighter. They know I'm a fighter and shit. And and if I kick your dog ass off, it's just gonna be a matter of time. I'm gonna catch you in the street. I'm gonna catch you in the YouTube street, and then we can battle it out there too. We can battle it out there too. But it's not like that anymore with me. I'm more of a calm person. I just run my shit. If people show up, they show up. If they don't, then it is what it is. I still got to be up in this bitch. I still got to earn my twos and fews from this goddamn YouTube game. And believe me, the way this shit is now, it ain't like it was. It ain't like it was 2 or 3 years ago. This shit is like, it just keeps changing. It changes every damn day, and sometimes you just can't keep up. So I just tell people, just keep on going with your channel. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. You can't do nothing else, because the new people are coming in. They more nastier. And then when they shit die down, then you got some people that's gonna be waiting in the wings to come and take that place, and they're gonna be even. Listen, it never changes. It never. No. You ain't gonna hear none of these little welfare sorry ass broken down bitches or men talking about anything that somebody can use. Some of these motherfucking men up on YouTube and shit, they probably have experience in fixing cars and doing all of this. Probably good ass mechanics, know how to put shit together and all that shit, good plumbing and all that shit, but they ain't trying to show nobody shit on YouTube. The only thing they trying to do is just trying to be nasty and shit like that. And then they go and bring all their motherfucking family up in here and shit. I couldn't understand. Like, I ain't talking about, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't talking about, I'm not talking about what's her name, Queen 88 and shit. I'm just gonna say this. Kudos to that bitch, because that bitch is working the system. Because you know what? If she getting money, she want everybody else in her family to make money too. And that's what they doing. They making money. Just like Broadway. A couple of years ago, you ain't even hear about his motherfucking brother, whoever the fuck he is, He stayed in the goddamn wings. It took Broadway to go around and show, listen, you can get this, you can get that. He got money, and then flashing that shit out in the street. Niggas is like, goddamn, nigga, how much, where you get all that motherfucking money? Bitch, I'm a YouTuber. Go up on YouTube. If you got a good story, shit, these motherfuckers will buy it. They don't care if you got swampland. If it's good enough, they're going to buy it. And that's what he did. He got his brother, his mama, his sister, his cousin. You know, his great mama, his great mama, great. Listen, y'all already know where I'm going with this. Shit. Everybody getting a fucking piece of the pie. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Let me turn on my camera. I'm telling y'all the truth. So if anybody want to try to come up and try to battle your girl, you can. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm a real bitch, and I'm always gonna keep it real with y'all. Always. I ain't gonna tell y'all shit that's not true. You know what I mean? And if you got something you want to say to me, you can say it. Mm-hmm. You can say it. You can say whatever comes to your mind about Miss Brown. Because Miss Brown is always going to try to keep it real with y'all asses. You know what I mean? Always. And that's just how it is. You know, I've just been around these YouTube streets for a long time. And I just see how things work and how people are and shit like that, and how sometimes these bitches, man, please, these little YouTube bitches, man, they get desperate as a bitch. It's like they have no respect for themselves. That's what I don't like. It's like, bitch, you're not you. What do you have? What your channel's garbage. You garbage. So that means if you garbage, your channel garbage. 9 times out of 10, bitch, your house is garbage, and you just live a garbage life. That's it. Yeah, you might be making money from YouTube. You may be making money from YouTube, but look how many motherfuckers probably reported your channel. So therefore, what you're doing is you're only really relying on Cash App, Super Chats, and Super Kisses. If YouTube took all that shit away, you wouldn't have shit. You would listen. You wouldn't have nothing. You wouldn't have nothing. You know what I mean? And I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Mm-hmm. And if ain't nobody come up tonight, that's all right though, because you know what, your girl gotta be up in here, and I'm just gonna be talking and shit because you already know I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm always gonna be like, you know what, this is me, you know. Mm-hmm. Either you like me or you don't. And if you don't like me, then what the fuck is your dog ass doing over her? You know what I mean? What the hell is you what is you doing over her? Mm-hmm. So no, people might be, they might be talking about me on the slide or whatever. Okay. It's all right. You can talk about me on the slide. I don't care. But it would be in your best interest to come up and tell me, what's really going on, and if you got a problem with me, you know. Mm. That's all I'm saying, y'all. It seems like my damn thing done fell a little bit. Let me tap this up. I'm dealing with a lot of lights tonight, y'all. So I'm hoping this shit. I'm hoping that the lights kind of, do a little something. I don't want to look dead. I don't want motherfuckers to be like, this bitch look dead as a bitch. Um, but yeah, so listen, y'all. It's almost Christmas time. Y'all already know we got a week. I think we got a week in a couple of days come next week and stuff. We got all next week, and then the next 3 days or whatever. Then it's Christmas. And then we're gonna be going into the new year, and I'm pretty sure. Watch what I'm talking about. The OGs are still gonna be doing the same thing. The newbies are gonna be trying to copy from the OGs, and yeah. It's gonna be like that, you know what I mean? But hey, YouTube don't care. You think YouTube care? Hell no. See, what we gotta understand, y'all. What we gotta understand is like I said before, we are nothing but slaves on this motherfucker. I'm just keeping it real. We slaves. You know what I mean? We working for our dollars. That's what we're doing. You know, we're working for our dollars, and just like niggas turn on niggas and shit like that. Hey, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We working to keep motherfuckers entertained and shit. And soon as they're not entertained, they going on to the next. They going on to the next. And you gotta keep it, you gotta keep motherfuckers entertained, because that's the only way your bitch ass is gonna get paid. And that's the only way YouTube dog ass gonna get paid. That's just what it is. I'm just keeping it real. A lot of times, let's just say this. Let's just say this. You know, about 3, 4, 5 years ago, it wasn't a lot of black motherfuckers up on YouTube. Hell no. You come up on YouTube. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just the elephant in the room. Back then, in 4 and 5 years ago, when YouTube was more like learning type of shit, you can go up on YouTube and learn how to do this, learn how to put together that, learn how to do this, learn how to do that. But soon as when they started these damn live streams and the niggas got a hold of it, it was done. It was done and stanking. It was done and stanking. And now, motherfuckers, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, they found a way. They found a way to manipulate the YouTube system by making page after page after page after page. Because motherfuckers think that, oh, okay, the more pages that I make, the more money I'm gonna get. Hell no, because it's always gonna be a jealous motherfucker that's gonna take maybe one of your pages down, maybe 2 of your pages down. Then your bitch ass gotta start all over again. Then you think you're gonna get paid? You think you're gonna get paid? Hell no. You can't get paid for using the same goddamn number, especially if one of your goddamn pages get taken down. You better use a different number if you're gonna create a new account, because eventually YouTube is gonna get hip to those damn numbers. Because you know, when you do a profile and you gotta sign up for a new page, you gotta use your cell phone number or whatever. You better use somebody else's goddamn number to try to get. And I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers probably already hip to that. You know, we black folks, we get around some shit. I'm just keeping it real. We know how to get around some shit. We know how to dupe the system. That's just what it is. Anything that comes our way, we're gonna figure out how to get around that shit. Yeah. Let's just keep it real. let's just keep it real. Motherfuckers be like, oh, Miss Brown, you just be talking, you just be doing this, yeah, I do. But you know, I be talking about some real shit. I do. I be talking about shit that's either going on YouTube, or I be talking about some real shit that's going on now, you know, about us black people and shit. And I'm talking strictly about us as black people. You know what I mean? That's why the Caucasians are always going to be ahead of us as black people, because we don't stick together. We don't stick together like the Chinese. We don't stick together like the Philippines. We don't stick together like, you know, the Haitians and all of that. The Africans, they all fucking stick together. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers will go and get a 1-bedroom house, don't give a fuck, a 1-bedroom, and have at least 20 of these motherfuckers staying in with them. Yeah, because what they doing is they clocking their goddamn paper. Us as niggas, us as black people, we'll get a fucking 1-bedroom apartment have one person staying with us or two people staying with us or whatever, and then it's just too motherfucking crowded. First thing, bitch, you gotta go. You gotta go. You ain't got no damn job. You ain't pulling. You gotta go. But other people, they're not like that. They're not like that. They're gonna pull together. They're gonna make shit happen. Now this is niggas. Shit. Bitch, if you can't pay your way, you got to get the fuck out. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Other motherfuckers be like, oh, you know, we ain't never gonna get nowhere. We ain't never gonna go nowhere. No, we're not. No, we're not, because we're so greedy on me. You know, I'm gonna get mine, you get yours. See, yeah, that's why a lot of these black motherfuckers are still living in the goddamn ghetto, probably still trying to rely on welfare and all that other shit, because they don't want shit. They don't want nothing. Because especially if you see your mama and your grandmama growing up on food stamps and welfare and shit, your bitch ass is gonna be on there too. Just a matter of goddamn time. Because that's the only thing you know. You don't know no better. You don't know no better. I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't know no better. And you know what? And I know people gonna be like, oh, Miss Brown, she don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? See, sometimes you just gotta kind of just, you know, just kind of pay attention. And I'm gonna get off of one subject and get on this YouTube street shit. I'm gonna get on the bandwagon of some of these damn YouTube and shit. Some of these goddamn YouTubers, these kind of creators and shit. And I'm gonna talk about that dude, what's his name, Charleston White and shit. Hopefully YouTube don't flag my channel or anything like that. But we're gonna talk about Charleston White and shit now. Now Charleston White, now he been working the system. He know how to work the system. He been out there, he been seeing this, he been seeing that and stuff like that. He already knows how to work the system. That's what pays. Motherfucker could come and sell swampland to bitches, because he already know if he sell it right, they gonna buy it. They gonna buy it. You know what I mean? And look at him. He's on this. He's on this channel. He's on that channel. He's on this channel. He's traveling over here. He's traveling over there. Remember, he started off like us. He started up probably doing live streams. He probably did this. He probably did that. But because he had the gift for gab, you know, it took him to the next level and shit. You know, it took him to the next level and shit. He know how to work the system. If you know how to work the system, then you know you practically hit a home run. You know what I mean? And that's how a lot of these channels on YouTube are. If you got to get for gab, like what's his ass, Broadway and shit. You know, I shouldn't even call him Broadway, because I don't even know him like that. I really don't. But he's doing what he got to do. He knows he is not stupid. He is not stupid. He knows how to work the system, which that's what he's been doing. He knows how to work his subscribers. That's what he's been doing. You know, he done pulled his brother in, whoever the fuck he is. I think they say his name is Captain and shit. What is it, fraud captain or captain, whatever? Well, I don't know who the fuck he is and shit. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure he's out there doing the same motherfucking thing. He probably got 2 and 3, 4, 5 motherfucking kids, 2 or 3 girlfriends and shit like that. Bitch probably ain't paid no damn child support, because I know probably a lot of these motherfucking niggas up on YouTube probably ain't never paid no damn child support. And that's the only reason why they come up on YouTube and shit, because they already know they can't go out and get a 9-to-5 job, a regular goddamn job, because they already know all their goddamn shit is going to disappear. Bitch, you going to work You ain't going out working no motherfucking 9 to 5 and bringing home $30 out of your goddamn paycheck, and the rest is going to your baby mamas. And when I say mamas, that's with an S on the end, bitch, because you got 3 baby mamas over here, 2 baby mamas over there, and 9 times out of 10, you ain't taking care of none of your goddamn kids. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I don't know how many goddamn kids Broadway got. I don't know how many damn kids his brother got. And 9 times out of 10, when it's all over said and done, he gonna bring everybody else up in the goddamn family, just like Queen 88 did, just like a lot of these other motherfuckers did. Look how many motherfuckers that's up on YouTube now that done put on family members. They done put on family members. They say, hey, listen, check this out. I've been making money on YouTube, and look how much I can make. You can make the same thing. Okay, this is what we gonna do. You're gonna create your page. I'm gonna boost your shit up. And what I'm gonna do is how I'm gonna boost your shit up is I'm gonna act like we battling, we beefing and shit. That way I'm gonna get other motherfuckers' attention, and then you gonna step out and you gonna act like, hey, yeah, I don't like this motherfucker, even though he my cousin, even though he this and that, this and that. That's what's gonna get everybody attention. Come on now. We already know how this goddamn YouTube thing works. Mm-hmm. But shout out to Broadway and his goddamn what is his motherfucking name? Captain Hook. whoever the fuck his name is and shit. Y'all know him better than me. I don't know him and shit. But 9 times out of 10, I could tell he's one of them scrub buckets down YouTube and shit. You know, making money off of subscribers and shit because his bitch ass probably can't get no real job. If a motherfucker had a real job, if a motherfucker had a 9 to 5 job, that bitch would not even be up on YouTube because he would be too goddamn tired. You working a 9 to 5 and shit like that, bitch, you ain't coming up on YouTube. You're gonna be too damn tired. You're gonna need your rest. And that's it, you know. You're trying to maybe pivot, you know, maybe like, okay, I'm gonna go up on YouTube on my days off. But when I gotta work, I'm gonna work it and I'm gonna stay my dog ass off of YouTube because I already know, you know what I mean? Man, please, these motherfuckers think of YouTube as a goddamn 9 to 5. Goddamn getting money for interviews or all that shit. Bitch, you ain't popular. Fuck you gonna ask? You call yourself interviewer. I interviewed this person. Some of these bitches, they kill me. They kill me with this damn interview shit. Bitch, you from the gutter hood like the rest of us. You trying to get your shit, you know, up and running and shit. How the fuck your shit is like that? You gonna act, oh, I only do interviews, but you gotta pay me. Bitch, what I gotta pay you for? You in the same goddamn boat. You know, you help me, I help you. You come on my live stream, I go on your live stream. That's how it works. I'm not asking you for no motherfucking money, bitch. Cause you know you grinding like me. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? You grinding like me. You know? And I hear that. I hear it all the time and shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? You know? But that's what motherfuckers do and shit. You know? I be having guests on my damn show and they be like, oh yeah, you know, such and such, you know, got a new channel, got a channel and shit like that. Okay, who is the person? I don't know them, and they don't know me. And you know, but I already know if I ever battle with some of these motherfuckers, I already know that, you know, They garbage. They channels garbage. And I'm pretty sure that their house is garbage, their car is garbage, and 9 times out of 10, they just talk garbage. That's it. you know. Oh gosh. But I'm not jealous. I am not jealous of nobody's channel. I am not jealous of nobody's channel. When like I told y'all before, when I be talking, I just be talking about the shit that I see down these damn YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Everybody know, my numbers ain't shit. My numbers ain't shit. But at one time, yes, your girl was popping and all of that shit down the streets. But I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I really don't because when I come up in here, I know I got my ride or dies. I know I got, the few members that I do have, I know they still there. I know that they still there. And motherfuckers, even though bitches be looking from the bushes, you know, even though they be looking for it from the bushes, they still won't come a step to a bitch. They still won't come a step to a bitch. They scared. I don't like scary ass bitches. I really don't. But hey, but anyway, maybe they just don't know me. They just don't know me, and then they're not trying to get to know me because they're probably like, Miss Brown, she is something else. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to get to know her, but it's okay though. It's all right. You know what I mean? I did I did drop the link. I did drop the link. Let me make sure. Yeah, I did. I think I did drop the link, yeah. Just in case, if anybody wanna come up and hang out with your girl, you're welcome to and shit, Let me just make sure that I have it again. I have it again, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link, and that way, if anybody missed it, because we still got the same people up in here. But hey, that's all right. Your girl's still gonna keep on going. I'm still gonna run my motherfucking mouth. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So anyway, I did drop the link. I really like to know what is going on down these damn YouTube streets and shit. And I already know, but you know what? I kind of know it's probably gonna be like the same shit, the same shit that's always on these damn YouTube streets. Ain't nothing goddamn change and shit. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. It seems like ain't nobody coming in. It seems like ain't nobody coming in tonight, but that's all right though. That's all right. Um, I still got it. I still have to keep on going with my shit. I do. You know what I mean? I do. But I already know that if I ever turn nasty and conniving down these damn YouTube streets, everybody gonna be looking for Miss Brown. Oh shit, Miss Brown, she popping again. She popping again. How am I popping? Oh, she messy again. No, no, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and run me and do me. You know what I mean? That's it. Mhm. That's it. So y'all hold on. I'm gonna get some intermission music going on, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Intermission is over. I just wanted to play a little, just a little, kind of like a tidbit, just a little bit. Think, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. Just kind of like a slow type of jam. Well, I mean, I guess you could call it the quiet storm. But anyway, oh, okay. Oh, hey, how are you? How are you? What's
Hey,
good?
how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just kind of rambling on. You already know me. I just be rambling on and stuff like that. Why you so dark? Where your
Hold up.
light?
Huh?
Where your light? Where your light?
I don't know what just happened just now. Give me a minute.
Oh, I'm like, okay, I can see your beautiful complexion, but I mean, I can't see. Yeah.
Okay, just give
Eh.
me a minute because I don't know what just happened because I was on here. Okay, there we go. Now I can see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Oh, okay. No, no, just kind of, me, just kind of running my mouth and this and that. You know what I mean? Um, just kind of talking about certain things and how some of these men on YouTube and shit, they take this shit like a job. I'm like, nigga ain't
Yeah.
working on 9 to 5. Mm-hmm.
I get
But
it.
you know, it is what it is and shit. Because it's like, oh well, you know, some of these motherfuckers act like they're celebrities, though.
Right. So you
You
came
know,
on a little earlier than normally.
no, I came on what at 10:40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't stay on that like that. Okay, I got it.
Mm, mm. And then when I went back to my live stream, I mean not to my live stream, but I went back to my channel last night because I was like, okay, let me see because they talking
When you
about
was on
this.
last night?
No. I went back on my on my YouTube account thing to see what was really going on and shit. Man, I found out that like it was like over 17 people blocked from my live stream.
So what somebody is doing is going in like they did the last time and blocking people.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever is in control of your panel. It's somebody that you have that have the authority to block people and everything else like last time. You remember you had this situation before in the past,
Mm-hmm.
about like 2 years ago, when
Mm-hmm.
somebody was in there. I mean, you knew the person or whatever like that, but they was blocking so many people that they didn't want to come in on live.
Mm-hmm.
So they was blocking them. So that could be it.
Mm-hmm.
Since you have it open now and everybody have wrenches.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
now that give everybody the opportunity to actually block people whenever they feel like it.
Right. But see, here's the thing though. I only give 3 wrenches, and that's you, Miss Lakers, and Erica. That's it.
They got to be somebody in the intersector that actually blocking these people because I mean I don't see how that could be possible for that to
I
happen.
don't know, but when I went back, I'm like, damn. I was like, all these people are blocked for my shit. I was like,
Hmm.
I was like, no wonder motherfuckers ain't been coming up over here and shit because they've been blocked. They've
Right.
been blocked. You know what I mean? So what I did was I turned around and I unblocked them and shit. And I said, you know what? Everybody's
You got to
welcome
remember the last
over
time when
here.
we was on live and what's the name went off. She said she couldn't get back on because of that.
Yeah. And you know what? And somebody probably blocked her. I don't know what the hell happened, but I found a way to unblock everybody. And when I said, I'm like, damn, what the heck? And I don't know how long they've been blocked because I didn't even know that they were blocked until I actually went and I seen it yesterday, and I unblocked them. And these are people. Some of these people like were OGs, that was like from a long time ago. That was always trying to get up in my life, but they couldn't because they was blocked.
Hmm.
And so I did unblock them. I did unblock them, and I made an announcement when I first started my show. I said everybody's welcome over here. You know what I mean? And
Right.
and that's just what it is and shit. See, that's the thing about these damn YouTube that I don't like because motherfuckers get in their feelings about other people and shit like that, and don't care about the content creators channel. You know what I mean? Because you
Yeah.
don't like somebody, that don't got shit to do with me because maybe I may like that person or that person may enjoy being over here, but you taking that shit personal. Don't take that shit personal. Take that shit as being fun and, knowing that it's my channel. And when you block motherfuckers, they're going to get in their feelings and they're going to be like, oh, Miss Brown, she allowed this shit to happen. I ain't fucking with her. I'm unsubscribing and I'm going on about my business. That's probably why I lost a lot of my damn subscribers because
Hmm.
at one time, I was close to that damn 2K. I kept talking about that shit. I was like, damn, I'm trying to get the 2K. I'm trying to get the 2K. Come to find out all the motherfucking people was blocked. So those probably all the people that got mad, got in their feelings, and unsubscribed.
And that's a
You don't
possibility.
need to subscribe back. God damn it, because your ass is unblocked. I found out what the hell the problem was. What'd you say?
I said now since you know the solution to the whole thing, I mean, hopefully they all come back.
Yeah. And I don't even know how long they've been blocked. Because yesterday
For
was the first
years.
day
I
that I went
mean,
up
that
on
gotta be
there.
for years because you had this
It had
problem
to
like
been.
2 years ago.
It had to have been. It had to have been. And it was probably more. But I just, I just kept clicking, unblocking. I'm like, well, goddamn. They've been blocked from over here. I mean, everybody that like the OGs and new people, shit, they've been trying to get up over here, but they couldn't because somebody got in their feelings and was like, "Oh, you're not coming up over here." That's fucked up because that's fucking
But
up
then
my goddamn.
you also gotta remember who you gave that authority to block people to get them off your channel when you be talking. You gotta remember that.
Well, like I said, it goes with these crazy ass wrenches. That's what it is.
I
That
know,
it
but
goes with
you
these fucking
also gotta
crazy ass
remember who
wrenches.
you had in charge of that. Because you remember before you used to have people bring your channel whenever you off or you going or you making you a drink or something, and they take charge when you told them, okay, if you see that somebody pop up and they talking all that nonsense, just get them out of here. You remember when you used to do that?
Yeah.
So that's a possibility that these people still have access to you and still have
Yeah.
access to those numbers of people that they
Yeah.
didn't want
Yeah.
because you got to remember everybody used to be beefing on here.
You know what?
Everybody had
Everybody,
something.
right? You absolutely right. Everybody. It was like,
Everybody has something to say. Everybody has something to say to the next person. Everybody that if they have their channel like that and they don't want them to be on there, but they wanted to air out somebody on your channel, they accept the man and then they come in and then they boot them right on out like that. You be like, well, dang, what happened? What happened? You don't even see them no
mm-hmm,
more because they had the control to actually block them and get them out of your channel.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
now, since things are the way it is, now everybody is in the background, like, oh, like I'm trying to get in there, I'm trying to get in there, like that. So what the hell happened? Because they want answers why they been blocked. So all these people that's going to come on here is now going to be asking, okay, well, who blocked me? Like, why did you block me? And
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't you. Because you don't have
Mm-mm.
the answer to that. The only thing you have the answer to is knowing that people was in charge of actually blocking people or getting them off of your channel whenever they was talking nonsense or if they was battling it out and you just want to get them out of there because they was making your numbers drop.
Right. Right. Exactly.
So
And my numbers dropped like a bitch. I'm like, God damn. I was like, how the fuck did I lose all these goddamn people? And I'm like, okay, something's not right here. You know what I mean? Because I was close. I was close to 2K. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's like, God damn, what the fuck happened to my motherfucking number?
but you got to remember when that was happening, what was your what was the channel? What was the topic and what was the channel of what was going on your page? And then all of a sudden you seen it completely left.
Mm.
You got to think about it.
I don't know. You know us. We always talk about a lot of different things. You already know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Um, we talk about, but basically you already know how when I talk, I always talk about, these damn YouTube streets and shit like that. And you already know when I be talking shit, I be telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Oh, you got your little drink tonight? I got mine.
Yeah.
I got mine. Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Captain, who do
Yeah.
you see? Wait a minute.
Huh?
Mm.
What happened?
Hold on. Let's see. Hey, Don. Don Play. I think he was one. I think he was one that was blocked. I think he was the one. He was another one that was blocked from my damn live stream. Somebody
Yeah,
blocked him. You know what I mean? I think I remember him because I was like,
I
damn.
remember that photo because
Right.
that's
And they blocked him.
yesterday.
I don't
Right.
know who it was. Somebody got in their damn, I don't know, somebody got in their damn feelings and started
Well, you
blocking
gotta
and shit
remember
like,
when you had that whole beef, when you had that one beef like that with the when they was going all at it, and it was a couple of females on here that was going at it and everything. They felt some type of way. They felt some type of way about you too. I remember that.
mm-hmm,
And then all of a sudden, after 2 weeks after that, then things started going downhill. You started losing people. People were saying they blocked.
mm-hmm.
What is going on? Put me on your channel, and it was hard for you to put people on. Do you remember that?
Right, right. You absolutely right. You absolutely right.
And that's
But
when you was having some technician type issues with your computer and stuff like that because it was going in and out and it was like freezing and all that stuff like that.
right, right,
You
right,
got to think
right.
about that.
Exactly, exactly. But I think you know what I think. I think it was somebody probably behind the scenes, and I still say to this day, I haven't gotten to the bottom
But
of it
you
and
got to
shit.
remember
But
all the people that you had on your page, and then you had
oh my God,
one
it was crazy, right?
you
Right.
you
It
have
was.
you had one
Mhm.
person on there that actually had a studio that was in control and everything else like that and was showing you all the different ties of what you could do with your channel and what to do and how to do it and all that stuff
Right,
like that. So they was like helping you fool around with your channel. So you got to
right,
think about all those. You got to think about all those sources. Like that's one thing. When I'm doing something, I pay attention to everything. I don't care if I'm drinking or not drinking, but I pay attention to all the sources. So those are the sources. Like I mean, if you really really think about it, you had a lot of hands-on people that was dealing with your channel.
yep. You're right. You're
So with
absolutely
all those
right.
people having their hands on it like that, they could do whatever. Like one time, everybody wrenches got taken away, and then all of a sudden, everybody had wrenches, and then all of a sudden, like that, people was being blocked. Nobody knew what was going on because they couldn't come in whenever you put down your link. They couldn't
Right,
come in. So I
right,
remember all of this, and
right,
this
right.
years
And it
ago,
was
and I
crazy.
know.
It was crazy, right?
And I know that sometimes after a while it be forgot about, but I don't forget about that because if you go back into your pages, you will actually see all of that transitioning into
Mm-hmm.
your channel. And then all of a sudden your score started dropping down and people started backing out because you got to remember it was Candy, it was the white girl, it was all of these people out here. You had people across, like when you started doing that thing for people that you could talk to, like fire, like in India or wherever like that. You had those foreign people coming in and they was talking and all that stuff like that. People
Mm-hmm.
felt some kind of way, they was a joke sure of them because they had chickens running around and pigs and all that stuff like that, and they was hating on that. You
Right.
get what
And
I'm saying?
yep,
Because
yep, you're
it was
right. You're right.
that
And
so
they
the
had
topic,
wrenches.
so the
Right.
topic
And
right
back
there
then,
was all
right. And
switching.
back then they
All the
had wrenches.
sectors and everything was all switching around then. And then all of a sudden, like 3 months after that, after the holiday and New Year's, and then that's when things started to change and kind of shift away.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when everybody started breaking up and everything else. And they started doing their own thing. Um, it was a lot of beef in between, like that. My girl, Erica, like that. Everything just completely shifted. It wasn't even the same anymore after all that.
Right. Right.
You know, before we
Exactly.
used to get on here, we used to have a blast. We used to have, and that's when we came up with the Freaknik Friday. You know,
Right.
and the Freaknik Friday turned. It was great for the longest, but then it dropped down, and then you started having it again, and then all of a sudden, like a lot of those, you
Right.
know,
Right. Because you
crazy
remember.
people started to join then, and a lot of people were
Right.
cool
Right. Because
with
you
that.
remember when I used to dance. I used to dance on the chair. I
No,
used to
but you
do
got to
the. I
remember
used to
though,
do
a
the
lot of
peanut
people
butter.
wasn't cool.
Erica used to do the. What did she do? What did she do? The hot dogs. She did. She did everything. And then that time when Wicked came over, Wicked did a banana. She put the whole fucking banana in her damn mouth. I mean, from the bottom all the way up into the top. I mean, it was crazy. Now that was Freaknik. And then you had Candy, the white girl and shit. You know, she do her little dance or whatever. Then you had somebody else come in and they do the little dance and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
we used to have mad fun, and then that was the whole process when I moved from my old house and I moved into my new house here. We even
mm-hmm.
did something here. You know,
Right,
like when
right,
I was
right,
living in here
right.
like that, and I was like, okay, I'm about to cam up, blah blah blah. This is my new crib, blah blah blah. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, show a little something, something, something like that for the girls or whatever, and I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like we always having a ball, like we had fun, like we had fun, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Listen, I don't know what happened, but
It's
I
like
can tell
after
you,
that year
I
because
can
I've been
kind of
living
tell
here.
you what happened.
I've been living here now, going on 3 years that I've been
Yeah.
in my house now.
I
So
can I can tell you what happened. What happened was the new people moved in. New people moved in and they had see, here's the thing. The new
yeah,
people moved in
I
and they
think
had a
where
lot
it
of
really
they had different drama.
I know, but I think where it went wrong, where it went completely left, is whenever those other people started coming in there, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't judge anybody, but I'm not with it. But when you had those kinds come in and they was doing their own thing on your channel, and a lot of people fell back after that. You know what I'm
What
saying? It was
people?
uh, men acting the
Mm.
fool. Want to be a female or whatever you want to call it.
Well, we already know it's a lot of them motherfuckers up on YouTube. We already know.
I know, but
We
you had
know.
that on your channel, so a lot of people probably not comfortable with that. With the
Mm-hmm.
drama of things that was going on already on your channel, and then that is like an add-on. It's like making a freaking you got their bread, you got your sauce, you got your cheese and everything else. It's like you making a damn pizza. Like when you have so much covered on something like that, it just ain't gonna work out. It's just not gonna be.
Yeah.
It's just
Yep.
not gonna
Yeah.
be. I mean, I think
Right.
that's
Right.
what icing on the cake for a lot of people to like kind of back away, because I even backed off for a little bit. No offense, but I did too, because I was like, oh, there's too much going on up here. Like, nah, nobody want to see no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I know it's free Friday, but nobody want to see no nigga, doing all of that. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So a lot of people fell back, but you know what I'm saying? I know that I supported your channel still, regardless, like that. But then I seen that that kind of drifted off like that, and then now you starting to see me come back onto your channel as a regular, because I mean that's something that nobody want to see, and there's no type of communication that you can
Mm-hmm.
do what you could
Right.
do with a person like that, because they got their own mindset.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it is what it is, but I'm pretty sure a lot of that have a lot of involvement too.
Well,
You know,
yeah, and here's my thing. The
because
only thing.
people looked at it like, okay, well, since I see the channel moving like that, and I see that this is going on, and if she's not correcting it or try to make any difference from it like that, nah, I'm not gonna log on for a while. I'm about to go to this sector and see what's going on over there. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, you know what, I hear what you're saying. I definitely do. The channels change every day. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's a
Channels
fact.
change every day. So my thing is that I've been a content creator for a long time. So I had my channel, I had my channel popping, but I had it popping for the wrong reasons. I had it popping with the garbage, and I had it popping, just out there, selling my soul to the devil. And that's where a lot of these goddamn content creators, that's what they're doing now. They don't give a fuck about the subscribers. They don't give a fuck about who they step on. They only care about dollars and cents. You know what I mean? If it's not making dollars, then it's
But
just
see,
not making sense.
you got to think about it too.
That's
They
just
was
what
using your channel to bash people. Because if they couldn't do it on their channel like that, they want their channel to be right. And they
they're
come
not
on
going
yours
to do
to
it on their
bash
channel
yours
because they're
because they
going to risk
used
of
to be like,
losing their
hey,
channel.
you know what? I don't
Right.
care as long as you send that extra or whatever like that, because I'm gonna lose out. So as long as y'all sending that money, blah 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 blah. So you got to think about that too. Like shit gonna happen
Right.
like
But here's the thing though. See, being a content creator, sometimes you can get lost. Sometimes you can get lost because if your channel is popping and you got other people coming up offering you this, offering you that, sending you cash app, sending you super chats and all of that stuff, it's like, okay, you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it. And then
right.
you end up selling your soul to the devil, but it's like you don't think about that. You just think about, damn, you know what, my YouTube money don't went up, or damn, my cash app money done went up. But you're really not thinking about the person that was probably there with you and riding with you since day
Yeah.
one. The person
Yeah.
that when you didn't have no motherfucking body in your shit, they were there. The person that then all of a sudden you start getting big around these YouTube streets. You start getting big and you start blowing up and you start getting a lot of people in your channel. And then the ones that were riding with you, you shit on them. You shit on them because somebody that got some bread will be like, listen, I don't like this motherfucker or I don't like this bitch. I'm gonna give you $100 to knock their asses off. And what do? You don't say, hey, I'm not gonna do that because this person been with me. You're gonna be like, you gotta go, bitch. You gotta go. Because I can use that $100. This is just YouTube. It's not personal, it's just YouTube. Then motherfuckers get in there. Yeah. Some of they get into their feelings and be like, damn, this is how you gonna do me? I'm unsubscribing. Mm-hmm. And then they're gonna go down 2 doors down and talk junk about your ass. They're gonna talk junk about you. Now you gotta step out of character. Now you gotta go after that subscriber. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not all about content creators and content creators going at each other. It's always going to be content creators going
Why
at
don't you drop your
subscribers,
link
or
just in case if
subscribers going
somebody want to
at
come in and
creators.
say something too?
Huh?
I said drop your link just in case if somebody else want to come in and try to link up. Just in
Okay,
case
hold
if
on.
they have something to say too.
Hold on.
Because you never know. I know that's
Right.
the normal time you always end your live, but I just wanted to catch you to see how things are going with you. The holiday done
Yeah.
passed and
You know what? I don't have no I don't have no special time of going on. I just figure, hey, I'm on here. We just kind of rocking it out or whatever. If they may be around these other live streams. It may be 2 and 3 live streams going on and shit like that. But I'm gonna tell you, I've been down these YouTube streets and I've seen some of these damn live streams that you would not believe what be going on. These bitches be calling other bitches. These men be calling. It just be crazy. And then you don't never know what the hell the problem is. They're never gonna tell you. They're never gonna tell you, like, hey, and the content creator is not gonna stop their live stream and say, hey, listen, I'm a deaden your mic. Now, why y'all arguing? What is the problem? They're never gonna know. They're gonna be like, I don't like that bitch. Or that's just what it is. Well, why you don't like? I don't know. I just don't like. Well, do you know? Nope, I don't know that person. I just don't like. Why? Why don't you like that person? They never gonna say because it's not exciting. What's exciting is you dog bitch, you nasty ass bitch, you gutter hood bitch. You know, you bed bug bitch. You know, shit like that. That's what gets the crowd. That's what get everybody moving. You know what I mean? That's just
Right.
what it is.
Yeah.
that and that's what YouTube is all about. And let's just keep it real. That's what social media is all about. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you got some good shit, people are gonna buy it. If you got some good shit, people are gonna buy it. You know what I mean? But let
Mm-hmm.
me ask you something, Patrick. What do you think about? And we just gonna switch gears a little bit. What do you think about some of these damn parents putting their babies on TikTok and shit like that, and on Facebook doing all these crazy dances and all of that stuff? I mean, do you think that they should be doing that, or should they keep those kids at a certain age off of YouTube? I mean, off of
Yeah,
those certain.
I'm gonna say this because I know what you're talking about, because there'll be a lot of parents out here letting their kids do all that, but that's not teaching them anything. First of all, because we got to realize the way we grew up, it wasn't all of this. It wasn't no Facebook. You know, it was not a. It was a freaking chat line, and it was fucking MySpace. If anybody remember that. You get what I'm saying? It was never all of this that we have now.
Yeah,
So you gotta we used to dial on the computer, and it used to be AOL. You used to have a freaking regular phone line ordering for you to do anything. You know,
that's
so
true.
so that's my ear. But what I'm saying is, like, they didn't have all the technology that they have right now.
Right.
We
You're right.
our
You're
brains
absolutely
our
right.
minds were completely, like, if we was to have a blackout and everything that is electronic was to go down, like right now, I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you, out of, how can I say, forget it, out of 90% of people don't even have a regular house phone. They don't know nobody numbers no more. They don't know any of that. And the reason why they don't know nobody numbers, because back in the days, you used to know. You used to go in the kitchen, look in that cupboard where the broom and the mop be, and they got everybody in the neighborhood, everybody listed. Everybody grandmother had that, or mother had everybody phone numbers written down and everything else like that. We don't know anything. Your phone could drop in the water right now. Okay, your phone could drop in the water, and I guarantee you ain't gonna know who the hell to call, because you don't have nobody number programmed in your head no more. You don't got it written down or anything. It's all in this. It's all in this. This is it. So it's like the world is so corrupted right now. Like, it's insane. So people being on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of this stuff like that. Like, and you got to realize it's ran by one person. That person
Mm-hmm.
making millions off of whatever you do on your phone. They making millions. Why you sitting
Billions,
there?
right?
Why you sitting
Billions.
there trying to make money on Instagram and Twitter and all of that stuff, and lives and all that stuff like that?
Right,
You're not gonna make the amount that the person that created the account. The person that created the account is getting all that. Why you
right.
getting less?
They're making billions.
So it doesn't even matter
They're
what you
making
do. So I
billions.
think that it is wrong that people allow their kids to do that. Let kids stay in the child place like that. You know, the adults are starting to be kids too, because you see the mother and the daughter doing the same dances. You see the sons seeing what the mother do. If they don't have a father around, they flipping on their heads and all of that stuff like that. So this is what we teaching the kids now, that this is okay to do, and it's not okay to do at all. You know, this is
Hmm.
not okay. It's like making kids' mind as sponge. And
Right.
you can
Right.
tell our kids,
Exactly.
oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. But guess what? If you're not telling your kids what to do or whatever like that, they learning from social media. So
That's
everything
it.
the kid is learning right now is off from social media. It's not what the
Right. I
parents
think what
are
it
doing
is, I
or
think
anything.
I think what it is I think that social media plays a big part on the way how some of these kids act
100%.
today. I think
100%.
social
But you
media
gotta
plays a
realize,
part plays a part in a lot of these so-called rappers. I think a lot of these young kids and stuff like that, they try to imitate on what they see what these rappers do. I think a lot of
yeah,
them get in trouble and carry this and carry that and stuff because what they see the rappers do. You know what I mean? And that's what it is and stuff like that. And some of these mothers need to stop letting these kids watch these videos and stuff because if you notice that even these girl rappers are trying
but
to sound like niggas.
if you
All of
listen
these
to the
girl
lyrics
rappers,
of some of these
right, are
songs,
some of these girl rappers
ridiculous.
are hard and crazy and this and that, and they try to dress like some of the dudes. Some of these girl rappers, they don't come out looking, they try to look as hard as possible and stuff like that. They do. You know what I mean? And then what happens is that even if they have young kids, they allow their young kids to see what they're doing on social media. And 9 times out of 10, what the kids see a parent do, eventually they're going to want to grow up and be just like the parent. Oh,
But
shit,
it's not.
mama making all this money, daddy making all this money. I'm going to join in too. I'm going to join in too. And because I want to make money like them.
Yep.
Today, Patrick, and and some parents can understand this and some parents can't. When you from the old school and shit like that, some of these goddamn kids today are so fucking spoiled. They are.
Yep.
They are so goddamn spoiled and shit. 16, 17-year-olds and stuff. Parents got money and got well off or whatever and shit, and go out and work and try to, make their little 16 birthday looking good, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Some of these damn kids are unappreciated, especially when a parent go and say, you know what? I may not have a lot of money, but I'm gonna buy my daughter a car, or I'm gonna buy my son a car. These ungrateful dog motherfuckers will be like, that ain't the kind of car I want. I wanted this car. I wanted that car. Do you know when we were young and growing up and shit like that, we was happy to get a pair of motherfucking shoes.
Right.
We was happy to get a new pair of goddamn shoes that wasn't hand-me-down, that didn't come from a thrift store. But some
we
of
are
these
weird
grateful
shit until the sewing come out of it.
Huh?
I said they wear those shoes until the sewing come out of it. Like,
yes, yes. But
no, we was more appreciative.
Right. Exactly. And 9 times out of 10, you ain't even gonna get no kids today. Some you will, and most of them you ain't. These bitches, they're not gonna shop at City Trend, nothing like that. City Trend, even though it's pocket friendly, but some of these other the way these goddamn youths are and the way they want expensive this and expensive that. Oh, pay less and City Trend. Oh, hell no. How dare you try to buy me some shit like that? You know what I mean?
Right.
But back in the day when we were coming up and shit like that, oh, yeah, mom bought a whole motherfucking wardrobe and then some, and I'm happy with that. Not today. These damn kids, they want Adidas, they want Prada, they want Chanel, they want this, they want that shit. Ain't nobody can what? $1,200 for a goddamn purse. You know how much money? You know what you can buy off of that? Bitch, that's an apartment, that's furniture, and that's probably a down payment on a goddamn car. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
You can't live in your goddamn purse and you can't eat in that bitch. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just on the flip side, you know, just kind of changing the subject and just how this social media plays a big part, and you know what these kids are, and you know what, and they're gone. They're gone. That's it. As long as social media is around, as long as all of this shit is going, that's it.
Right.
That's it. Nobody's real no more. Nobody's real no more. Not when, and especially when they put those filters on phones and shit like that. Nobody's real.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to be themselves. They want to always try to create somebody that's not even them. They want to create, oh shit, I got a pimple. Bitch, show that pimple. It's your pimple. Show it. But no, they'll try to cover it up. Oh, I'm a little I'm fat or whatever, or I'm thick or whatever. So I'm gonna do a filter and make people think that I'm more slimmer than what I really am and shit like that.
Right.
You know, that's just like the other night, Patrick. I was watching this program on TV called Shark Tank, and everybody know what I'm talking about. You know, it's little inventors and shit that go up on there trying to sell their product and shit. You know what I mean? And
right.
you know, and I thought about it. I thought about, because you know I'm a creator myself, so I create stuff. You know, and it's one project I think I'm gonna try to come up with, but we'll talk about that at a later date. But you know, it was this one lady that I was kind of like, she's selling an image of a mirror that would make you look skinny. That It's like, okay, you bringing a mirror into the Shark Tank that makes women and men think that they're skinny when they're really not. So, but you're not seeing the after effect, because if you bring a mirror in and I'm thinking like, damn, am I that skinny? Okay, I need to eat more. So that's going to make that person eat more. But meanwhile, everybody's saying, oh, you're getting kind of chunky. You need to watch what you're eating. And they go back to the mirror, and the mirror saying, hey, no, you're just right. You look good. You're thin. I think it is. I think it's false advertisement. And I'm glad she didn't get that deal, because what it is cheating motherfuckers, is making people think that, hey, you know what? I'm skinny. You know, you may feel good about yourself right then and there, but what happens when you pass by a real mirror? Then you're going to get mad as hell, and then that skinny mirror, you're going to take it back to the store, or you're going to try to sue motherfuckers. But they don't think of it like, you know, like, bitch, you know what? Because sometimes you already know, though. Sometimes your mind can play tricks on you.
Yeah, that's true.
Your mind can play tricks on you, because here's my thing, and this is where I'm going with it. A lot of people see, sometimes when I say your mind can play tricks on you, because you may trick your mind into thinking, damn, I'm sick. But that's only because your mind is saying that. And then after a while, if you keep saying that you're sick, eventually you're going to be sick, because you don't trick your mind into thinking that. You know what I mean? That's just like doctors are saying, hey, you know, you got cancer and you only got a few months to live. Then all of a sudden you start doing this, you start doing that, you start doing this, because in your mind now you don't got the mindset that you're gonna die, you're gonna get sick, and then after a while your body starts falling down because you believe that, and your mind start making you believe that, and then eventually that's when you expire. I think that sometimes when you know, doctors say, like, you know, you only got 6 months to live, you be like, you know what, doctor, listen, when God is ready to take me, then I'll go. But until then, I'm gonna live me. I'm gonna do what I need to do. You ain't gonna give me no pills to try to make me like break down my immune system to make me feel sick and weaker and shit like that. That's what I think some of them motherfucking doctors are. I hate to say it, but it's true.
But in the Bible, it actually say your tongue is It's
These
powerful.
damn doctors
So
ain't
whatever you
in the
speak to come into
business to
existence.
make you well. They're in the business to make you sick. They're in the business to make you sick because
Yeah.
the sicker that you get, the more money that's going to be in their pocket, the more vacations they're going to be able to take, the more money they're going to put their kids through college. If you wasn't sick, that means they're not getting paid. So their job is to make you sick. And then on the pharmaceutical side, their shit is
They're
to
making
make you take all this
billions.
goddamn
Not saying
medicine
they're
to
making
depend
billions, they're
on,
making
right, to
billions
depend on
and
the
using
pills
humans
that you
as
got to
guinea pigs.
take and shit like that when you probably don't even need that shit. But they're making you think that you do, because what it is keeping the pharmaceutical going into business. Keep
And you
getting
gotta
your
realize
goddamn
the
money,
medications
charging
that
these
they take,
goddamn insurance.
it causes other problems too. It causes bleeding, it
Yes,
causes liver issues, it causes kidney issues and everything else. So why do I have to take medicine to take care of one problem, but then it's giving me like 3 extra problems that I have to deal with? Like, do that make any
exactly.
sense? So
Right.
you
And
gotta
it
realize
don't.
back in the days, the old remedy when people
The
used to
home
do like
remedies.
the cornmeal, or they used to do like little seasoning, cinnamon, garlic, red onions. They used to boil it down and drink it whenever you were sick and everything like that. People don't know how to live like that no
They
more.
don't
You
know
gotta
how to
realize
live like that anymore.
it was never pills.
Right. Right.
It was all
Exactly.
about herbs,
Exactly. You
homegrown
know, I'm
herbs,
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, Patrick.
mint
And
leaves
this ain't
and
no
basil,
lie.
all of
You
that.
know, when I was little, and I had a cold and all of that stuff. And you know, and my mom, she was from down south. She's from
You
down
do
south, so
honey,
she don't
garlic,
use those home
cinnamon,
remedies and stuff.
and you
Even though
boil
I
it
didn't
down with
agree with
some
it,
mint
even
leaf.
though I didn't agree with it, she made me eat. She made me. Man, please, I didn't like it, but hey, I was small, so she gave me a teaspoon. A Vicks. I had to eat it. I had to eat it, and she made me swallow it. I swallowed that Vicks, and then also she used to pour pee in my ear. When I had real bad earaches when I was a little girl, I used to have earaches and stuff, and she used to take my brother's pee and pour it in my ear.
Oh
That's
wow.
home remedy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
remember certain stuff
if
like
it was,
that.
but
Like
it worked.
if you have like the sky, like they call it sky or whatever, like that big ass bump that be on your eye or whatever like that, like on the eyelid or whatever. And like a lot of people back then like that used to get bacteria in their eye, and their eye used to be closed up when they wake up and it'd be all like hard and slimy, or they
Yeah,
couldn't open up their eye and all that stuff. So I do know
right.
I do know about that. You right. But yeah, I mean it was old remedy
Old
stuff
school
that
remedy. Old
your
old school
parents thought.
remedy.
I mean,
Right. Old school remedy that our parents, you know, because like I said, my mother, she was from Alabama, so she was strictly from the backwoods. So she
yeah,
knew all the
mine's from
home
the
remedies.
south, from
You know what I
King
mean?
Street and Greeneville,
Yeah.
like that, in
So
South Carolina,
you
King
already
Street, South
know,
Carolina,
right?
all
You
the
already
different
know
areas.
what I'm talking about. It was more like, you know, the
Yep.
home remedies and shit. We didn't know. We didn't know anything about it. We just know that we were sick, and whatever they gave us made us feel a lot goddamn better.
Right,
You
but
know what I mean?
then when everything started to take place with us growing up, all of that we learned when we was younger all went out the window because we was like, oh, that's the easy way.
Yeah,
Oh, we
we don't
gonna take
got
some
lazy.
snacks. We about to take some Tylenol and all this stuff like that. Like people get migraines, like bad migraines and stuff like that. We go straight to ibuprofen, aspirin, all this stuff that could
Right,
cause issues
exactly. But
with
who's
your
to say that
liver
it's
and
not
stuff like that.
damaging?
Back in
Right,
the
but
days,
who's
they
to say
used
it's
to
not
take
damaging even
BC.
more?
BC used to
Right.
take care of everything. I thought I think I said this on one of your lives. Like I used to thought my grandmother was doing coke or something like that, but
Mm-hmm.
no, BC. She used to take BC and drink some water. Like then I was like, yo, my grandmother doing drugs. Like yo, that's crazy. But no, BC powder actually knocked everything out. Like it doesn't
That's
matter
what
how
I heard.
or whatsoever like that, that BC powder actually knock your headache out completely if you have migraines or whatsoever. But we so quick to take ibuprofen 800 or 900 or whatever like that. We take
Right.
just one, we taking two of them. So you add 9 and 9 together like that. That's way over the dose that you're supposed to take.
Right.
Tylenol, you taking 3 instead of 2 or 1.
Exactly.
Actually, if it's 5 milligrams like that, you take 1 you take that 5 milligram, not 1,000 or more, because you
Mm-hmm.
cause health issues. You know, you breaking
Right.
down your immune
Exactly.
system and everything else, and that causes more extra, more problems to
Yeah.
what it is. Like it's just more issues that's going to happen.
Right.
But you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people don't think about that. I mean, when you like I was telling my son earlier, I was like, yo, the way I've been brought up was totally different from how I'm bringing you up, because like if you was around the era that I was around, I don't even think none of these people could survive. None of these people could survive. Like, just think about the situation that happened in Buffalo, New York, down there,
Mm-hmm.
like that, in Buffalo, New York, when they had that bad snowstorm, like that. It was like a pocket of snow that just fell on them. Nobody was prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
So back in our days, when we had that ice storm back in '91, I was up there. Back in '91, we had that first ice storm. Things were shut down
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Like, that was way back, and I was young. Guess what? My grandmother had stuff in jars. Okay, jars like this. We used to have a big ass rack down in the basement with
Mm-hmm.
things pickled. We had everything jarred up for food and everything like that. We need to get back on our game. We need to
Right.
start
You absolutely right. You absolutely right.
preserving
But
that, because we never know when we're gonna have that problem again. Like,
but
but
that's where the
it was
grandmothers
so
see the
weak.
grandmothers,
So
the
weak. Can you imagine?
the old school grandmothers, they know.
Hell
They
yeah.
the old school grandmothers, they know. But nowadays, let's just keep it real. Now the grandmothers are young. The grandmothers ain't over 40. Let's just keep
Yeah,
it real.
that is
But
so
the
true.
old school grandmothers, they know. But
Yep.
the grandmothers today, and I say it again, the grandmothers today ain't over 40.
Right.
Ain't
But
over 40.
I think people need to start waking up though, and start realizing that, like, they need to go back to those old school days like that and start doing what they need to do, because like the life that we living right now, yeah, it's peachy and everything. We got the cars, we got the houses, we got the money and everything else like that. But we got to think about, like, okay, so if shit was to shut down or power was to go out or whatever like that, how the fuck is you gonna survive?
They're not.
What is
They're
the
not
next
gonna be
step?
able to survive. They're not even gonna be able to survive. Do you think that okay? Do you think that people on YouTube, I'm talking about the people that actually try to take this shit for a job, working a 9 to 5, if YouTube shut down tonight, if YouTube came and said, listen, everybody get an email as far as the content creator saying, hey, we're no longer doing YouTube anymore, we're shutting it down. You know how many motherfuckers would be trying to, oh my God, it would be a madhouse. People would go crazy. Because you got people that's making thousands and thousands and thousands
Yeah,
of
because they
dollars
in here
up
all
on
day.
YouTube.
Can you
They're not
imagine?
thinking about the long term. They're not thinking about investing their money now. They're not thinking about, hey, let me buy a couple of houses. Some do. I ain't gonna hold you. Some do. Some have already, some have invested in stock, some have invested in houses and property and stuff. Those are the smart ones. But the other motherfuckers, they be like, shit, I'm throwing a party, I'm doing this, I'm buying clothes, I'm doing this, but they're never gonna think about the long term. Like I said, if YouTube closed down, a lot of these damn people, they wouldn't even know what to do. They probably end up killing themselves or try to commit suicide.
Well, that's it's funny that you said that, because I invest in 3 companies. I invest in 3 companies, and I get shares and everything like that. So whenever I get those shares and everything, it goes straight to my account.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I just started this year. Like the year, well, the year is almost out, but I did that. So like how people got iPhones and all that stuff like that. So I'm part of them. I'm part of Amazon, and I'm part of another place like that. So what I do is it's an app that you log on to, and you could invest. You could invest off that app. So yeah, I'm about to share a little bit with you. Hold up.
Right. Because that way people could maybe some of my subscribers or some people that's looking from the bushes can kind of see, and maybe they can get on board. You know what I mean?
So these are my investments. Let's see here. So my stocks, okay. I go through Apple and I go through Amazon. I'm not going to show you my numbers or anything because that's private. And
Mm-hmm.
I go through micro strategies. I go through
Mm-hmm.
them. So those are my three financial companies that I go through. So each time so when I get paid, a percentage of my check goes to them. And what they
Mm-hmm.
do is as their scores go up and everything of if people buying stuff and everything else like that, it brings money to my account because I have shares.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I do. To make extra money on the side, besides of what I do, I have shares. I have stocks and bonds and shares. And that's money that is mine. So there's no taxes, there's no anything or whatsoever like that. It goes straight to my account. Immediately, I could cash it out and put it into my regular account and it's untouchable. So it's always good to do to do stuff like that. Instead of being live and doing all this extra stuff and all that stuff like that, just like whenever you do retirement like that, you go into different bonds, stock bonds, and
Mm-hmm.
it matches you. So whatever
Right.
whatever you put into your retirement is what they matching. I do that also. Like I add like $50 extra into my retirement for my stocks. So whenever the company go up, that is what's going to be mine. That's what's pretty much going to take care of me whenever I retire. So like with me being
See,
young at
most
that
people,
age,
and I know that. See,
at the
most people that's around that's in your age range, they don't think about anything like that. They don't
nah,
think about, hey, when I'm up in age and stuff, what am I gonna
mhm.
do? As far as retirement, they don't think of it like that. They don't.
Right, Robert, I do, and I had to think about that. Like right now, I'm at 15.59% of one of my stock bonds, and then the other one is 16.95%. The other one is 24.43%. So this is all mine. This is all mine.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm
So
saying? This is all
you'll be good, right? But see, some people don't think about that. They don't think about that. You know what I mean? And that's only because they don't try to look into it, or nobody really taught them. Nobody really taught them about that. The only thing they do is spend now.
mm,
Motherfuckers get money. They live in the now. They don't think about later. They live in the now. That's it. And then when the money runs out, they're like, damn, I should have did this. I should have did that. Well, you know what? It's too late. But then if you don't have it, if you don't have a good mentor
like
under
right
your
now,
belt, if you don't have somebody that's showing you, you're kind of dead.
like right now, I'm just sitting here minding my own business, chatting. Now I'm just gonna show this because it's not showing no detail or whatever like that. But this is through my Apple, Microsoft. This is what it is.
You
You
want
see
me to
that?
blow it up or what?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay,
I'm making
hold on. Let me
money.
blow it
I'm
up. Let
making
me blow it
I'm
up so
making
people
money
can
as I'm
see.
sitting here.
Hold on. Let me put you on a solo layout.
I'm making money
Oh
as I'm sitting.
wow.
I'm sitting here minding my business. I'm talking on the phone with you, and that's today. And that's
Now, do
zero.
y'all see that? Now, do y'all see that? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm
You
making
know,
money.
right? He's making money. He's just sitting here. He's sitting here, but he
I'm just
invests. See, when you invest wisely, and you invest in your future, man, the sky's the limit. That's all. Kudos to you, Patrick.
yeah.
Kudos to you.
It's not showing none of my personal business or anything like that, but I just wanted to show y'all. Like I'm investing. I'm sitting here chatting to y'all. Y'all all
You
making
see
money,
it? They'll
but
see
I'm
it.
investing.
Right, right, right. They'll see
That's
it.
how I make my bread. That's how I live.
Right. And they'll see it. And you know what? And that's good because somebody may be like, okay, I can see that. Maybe that's something that I want to get into. Maybe I need to know a little bit more about it. So I'm glad that you did, kind of touch on it a little bit because it may be some people out there that don't know how to invest because nobody even showed them. Nobody even took time to show them how to invest.
Yep. So that's what I do. I invest and I put my stock and bond like that. Sometimes I buy shares and then I buy out or I add a little extra in and then I gain the interest and then I withdraw back.
Oh, okay, okay. So is this something that anybody can sign up for on a website or something like that?
Well, they got to do their own thing. Like I don't want to go too far. Like this investment is I went online and I invested myself.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
you got to go to those websites and ask for investment and you
Oh,
put a
okay. So you got to go to a certain website
yeah, you
that
put down
has
a percentage
stocks and
of
stuff
what you
like
want to
that.
do. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's more
Then
like privately. You know what I'm saying? There's not nothing like it's an app or anything like that.
so you're doing like a private and you're like a private investor. And
Yeah.
then your stocks either go up or they go down, and they
Yeah.
go up, you make money, and it hits your account or
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
Oh, okay, okay. But that's still a good move because you're out there and you're building for your future, you're building
Yeah,
for your
like
retirement.
Christmas is around the corner like that. I done made like 3 to 4 grand already. And
That's good.
that's within like what, a month?
Right, right.
But I know
And,
I
and
don't
that's one
spend
thing.
that. I don't
Right.
spend that. I just put it to the side. You
Yeah,
know
and,
what I'm
and you
saying?
know what,
That,
and,
that,
and that's
that,
one
that
thing I
helps
can
me
say
out.
about some of these banks that have these Christmas clubs and stuff like that. I love that idea about they having a Christmas club because you could start your Christmas. You could put $3, $5, $10, open up an account, and just keep
Hmm.
putting your money in. And a couple of months later, by the time Christmas comes, you'll have like $1,000, $2,000 or whatever, and that's just
If
extra
you put
money.
$10 each paycheck that you get, you put $10 to the side. By the time the year is out, you already got 3 grand. You already got at least what? You probably got like close to $10,000.
Yeah,
If
but they don't think of it like that. They think in the now. They think
that's
of, oh,
that's
I'm gonna
$10,000.
spend my money now. I'm not gonna invest it. I'm not gonna save it. I'm just gonna go ahead and spend it now. You know what I mean? They don't think of it like that. And like I said before, probably the reason why they don't think about that like that because they probably never had nobody to show them or even tell them because they've never done it. They've never
Mm,
done it. They lost. You know what I mean?
yep.
They just completely lost and stuff. But that was a good thing that you showed us and stuff like that because I know it's probably some
Yeah.
people that could probably be like, that's a good idea. And then they kind of see the numbers, that you were showing us earlier that,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it too. So
Yeah, it's whatever
let
you
me
put
try to
down.
get my
Whatever you
ducks in a
put
row.
down, they adding to that. So whatever you put down like that, you buying shares and you selling shares. So by the time you make it to a certain amount like that, I could sell some of my share just to make more. You get what I'm saying? And then whenever I do that, then I gain more back, and then I could either cash out or I just leave it and let it keep building. So either one or the other.
Right, and that's a great idea. That is a
Yep.
excellent idea. It sure is. You know what I mean?
And each when I get paid, I put $10 to all my shares. I put $10 to all my shares like that, and it just sit there, and then and I let it sit there for like a whole month. And once I let it sit there for a whole month like that, it done build up so much equity, and then I'm good. I look at it, I get a ding on my phone, I look at it, see all my shares and see everything. I could sell
So you're
some.
saying it build up equity?
Yeah,
Equity?
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, and the only reason why I know about this is because one of my big bosses at my job showed me that. And he was like, yo, you need to do that. You need to really invest. You need to do that. Your credit is good and everything else. You need to really invest in some shares and stuff like that and build from that. And let me tell you, it's hands free as your money and everything. And I was like, word. So then I did it, and I was like, okay, I'm about to do that. I'm about to look up some stuff and see what I could do.
Yeah.
Um, Tesla, don't go through Tesla. Don't go through none of that because their balances is like all crazy. It's ridiculous. It's not even good.
Dude,
They
let me ask you something. Do you think people should care about their credit score?
they should, because at the end of the day, sooner or later things is going to be stripped away, and that's what they're going to be looking at in the future is how your credit is. So yeah, you definitely want to have good credit because that credit is going to get you wherever you have to go. They're going to look
Okay.
at that.
But do you think some people, well, I'm going to say, especially some of these youths today, they really don't care about credit, really. They really don't.
Yeah.
If they're and what people got to understand is that, some of these people, even when they get apartments and stuff like that, and the eviction, I believe some of those evictions go on your credit report, and that's why a lot of them can't get the apartments or the condos or the house that they really want because they got a fucked up credit report. Do you agree?
Yeah.
But a lot of them don't look at the fact that why they don't get certain things and stuff like that. And then I also heard now that some
Look
of
at
these some of
look at
these
that. I
credit
just got
people,
the ding. Now you see I'm sitting here chatting with you, right? And I
right?
just and you heard that bell just rung, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Now I showed you the other one, right?
Hold on, let me put you on the screen.
That was Apple, right? That was Apple that I
Uh-huh.
showed you. You know.
Right.
Now this is Amazon. This is Amazon by itself.
Wow, you got Amazon too?
Look at that. That's
Oh
Amazon.
wow. Oh
So
wow.
it's always good to do stuff like that. I'm not afraid to show it because
It's
I'm
not, I know it don't have any of your personal, it don't
yeah,
have any of your personal information, but it's good
and
that you're
that's
showing
today.
so
You
people
see what
can,
it says?
right. Because
It
I,
says
I mean, I'm
today.
learning. Yeah. And you showed us, right. You showed us too. You
That's
know what I mean?
Amazon. I'm
So,
not even working for Amazon,
and I
but
don't even know
I'm with their
anything. I don't
shares.
even know about Amazon. I wouldn't even know how to go about, I didn't even know they even did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow. So can you buy stock in Walmart?
yeah, you can. You could put
Oh
your
wow.
stocks on anything. Anybody could do it. Anybody could do it, but you gotta know how. You gotta be on it. Like you can't just do it one time and then just fall back. You gotta be on it. Like they gotta have a link account that they have their account to. Like that's because the transfer got to go into your account like that. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Oh wow. See, I did not even know that. I did not even know that. I mean, I didn't even know that Amazon offered, that type of service and stuff. And you put a couple of dollars in and just see what happens and stuff. You
Yeah.
know, stocks can go up, sometimes it can go down. I understand that,
Yeah,
but
so
I mean, if
it's
you
like
get
a
in the
winner lose.
game,
It's like a winner
right,
lose. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
what I
right.
do is like my shares, like it'd be like $10. So like out of my check, when I get my paycheck from my regular job that I work for, like that, I have them take out $10 from each of my share, like from each of the places like that, and then I let it build. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and that keep going in there, and nothing didn't build yet, but then it start building. That's like 40 to 50 something dollars that I have in there that I have something to build off of. And then
Mm-hmm.
whenever they get sales and everything like that, that's coming to me because it's showing that it's building.
Oh, okay. Now,
I,
can you
could buy,
withdraw it
I could
at
buy,
any?
I could buy extra shares, or I could cash out from it.
Right, that's what I was about to ask you. So you
Yeah.
could cash out from all those ones that you showed us
Yep, and it goes straight
if
to my
you wanted
account, and I
to.
can use it immediately.
Oh wow. Okay. Or you
Yep,
could keep it in there and watch it build.
yep.
See,
It's
that's
just like a
good.
retirement. Yep,
Wow. That is real good. So you got like three or four accounts like that?
I have three
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
because I want to start it off like that, and then I see how it's do like that, and then by next year I'll probably buy like three more shares. Yep,
Oh, okay, okay. So you kind
because
of start off low just to kind of
I
see
want to
how it
see how.
goes.
Yeah, yeah. Because you gotta
Mm.
realize I just got put on with it. So since I got put on with it like that, that's why I'm doing it. But then you gotta realize I just had my I just came up through my job. You know what I'm saying? You remember I told
Mm-hmm.
you. So with my
Mm-hmm.
promotion and everything. So once I see how that go like that, I probably add a little more and buy more shares. And I probably have like probably two more shares like that. That'd be five. That'd be five that I'm representing like that. And then that's money for me and my family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well,
So
that
it
you
just
know what? That is really good. That is really good. Yeah. So
and I
anyway,
didn't show none of my personal stuff. I just showed y'all the numbers. I don't care
but
about
the
that.
numbers are good because I already know it's gonna be somebody,
Mm-hmm.
that's looking from the bushes that be like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
That's something that I could use,
Yeah.
and
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 it's
that
all
and that's
yours.
what this
Once you
YouTube
cash
thing should
out,
be
it
all
go
about.
immediately.
Something that
But
somebody
then
can
you
use.
don't gotta use your personal account. If you have Cash App or you have whatever like that, you link that account to it. Like it's not my personal account that I'm linked on here with. I use my regular Cash App. You see what I'm saying? So that's an account that is set. So as long as they have something that they taking the money from, that money is going into that card.
Right,
I
and it's not touching your personal
And it's not
bank
touching
account
my
where you
personal
right
account. I
where you
wouldn't
keep
dare
your
do that.
bread at.
I
Right.
wouldn't dare do
It's
that.
more like okay, they could take it off of my Cash App, or they could take it off of a prepaid card because or I'm just gonna keep adding to my prepaid and just see how it is. But my
Yep,
regular shit, my real shit, they
it's
ain't
mine.
touching. They ain't doing shit about
I
it
ain't
because
none of that. So if
okay, got
anything was to happen, it's like a snooze or a lose. Like if somebody was to try to like hack me or anything, I wouldn't even care about that because it don't have shit to do with my regular account that I
right,
have.
and that makes sense because it's more like, it's like you're testing the waters. But hey, I mean, it's working for you. It's working for you because you're just using your Cash App or you know, whatever, that prepaid, and your money is either just going to go there or whatever. It's going to go up, going to go down, but it ain't affecting nothing that far as your real bank account, far as your real savings.
Anybody that hearing this right now, use a prepaid card, use your Cash App or whatever like that, Don't use your regular information out here. So I'm not giving that authorized for anybody to use their regular account. Don't use your regular account. Just you know, if you want to invest in anything like that, just use a regular prepaid card that you use on the regular, or if you shopping online or something like that, because whatever money you make is yours. But if you use your regular account like that and something were to happen, now you lose out a lot, because if somebody hack into the system and they get your information or anything like that, now they got your real permanent information. You know, you don't want that. So just use your Cash App or something like that, or whatever, what they call, what is the other type of names for cash? It's Cash App, is it's different names.
It's prepaid American Express called Serve.
Okay, see? So use those, because those are private accounts that nobody knows. It's just like, you know how some people have private accounts, like they have a regular account that they have money, but then they have a side account that is kind of secretive. So just look at it like that. So you making money on a secretive account that nobody know about, that cannot be touched. So just look at it like that. You know, that's your own personal account. So that's up to you if you do it or not. You know?
Right, exactly. So, and I know it's probably people from afar that could definitely use that information. You know what I mean? And you know, you may have somebody sitting back like, that do make sense. All right, let me kind of check into that, you know, and that's good.
And you're not breaking the law. You're not breaking the law, because there's smarter people out here that's actually doing it. You're not breaking the law. You're not going to go to jail. You're not going to, the FBI's ain't going to be on you, because you putting your money into something and you're investing in it. If that was in case, then that means everybody that is retired, you got to invest into shares, ordering for your retirement to look right. So think about that. And if you think about it, you could take away from your retirement, but you have to owe it back. So people that is like have a retirement plan and everything else through your job, it doesn't matter how long you've been there like that, your retirement is investing of your time of actually working there. So if you think about it, you could borrow money from your retirement. As long as you working and you putting that money back into it, your retirement, you will still be good whenever you retire. See, there's a lot of stuff a lot of people don't know. You could borrow like 4 to 5 to 6 grand off your retirement, but as long as you pay it back, you're fine. So there's something else.
Right. That is good. That's good information.
That's why a lot of people use some of their retirement money to buy houses and stuff like that. That's how they get their house so fast. They go into their retirement, they borrow from their retirement, and then they pay it back. So that's just something to let you know, because a lot of people, they buy houses and then they get the grants and everything else, and whenever they get their grant, put it right back into their account. So it's like they never lost anything. So just a quicker way. If you want to live rich, you got to do what you got to do. As long as you're doing it the right way in those right quarters, then you're fine. So just little quiz there for everybody. So that's all.
Yeah, I mean, that is good information. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So sorry I took over your life. But no,
that was good information. You know what? That is good information, because that's stuff that, you know, people people don't know. I mean, I didn't even know that, and especially, about Amazon. I didn't even know. I didn't even know, and if I didn't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people probably didn't know either. Like Amazon, I didn't
Because
even know that you could buy stocks on Amazon.
because you got to realize if you go on CNN, or you know how people used to get the newspaper, and you look in the back of the newspaper, it shows all the stock and bonds. That's how it is.
So background started.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. You remember the movie where Eddie Murphy, not Come to America, but the other one, was it Come to America? No, it was the one that he was playing homeless, and it was the rich people, the rich white man and everything like that, and they put Eddie Murphy into the house and everything like that, and they was doing stocks because they was selling like pork or whatever like that, and those bonds were going up and going up, and that's what made them rich. It's like a little stock bond thing. It's similar.
Yeah.
It's similar, just like that. That's exactly what it is. You're looking at the numbers go up because people buying. As long as people buying, you getting rich off of them buying. You get a percentage for that because your money is sitting there. And as long as they keep buying, they're going to sell some of their shares to you. They're going to give you some of the share. So
wow,
that's what is yours.
That's amazing.
That's yours, and it's untouchable. So
that's amazing.
So a lot of young people that want to live and they want to try to live that life, the best thing to do is invest in some stock and bonds like that. You will make a better choice if you have a family or whatever like that. You know, I'm young. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my 40s. So, I mean, come on. If you want to live life, you know, you live it the right way and you just invest in your family, invest in yourself like that. And, you know, you can make bread and sleep on it and wake up the next day and see that you're doing good, even though you have a full-time job. You got your family person, you're taking care of your wife, taking care of your kids, you're doing what you got to do as a family person. You know, you got odds and ends to make and everything else, but you still making sure that the family is taken care of because you got that stock and bonds that is sitting there, which increasing. And as long as it increase, you might lose some shares or you might gain some shares. So it's like a win or lose. It's just like how people have that little sand shit that they tip over and the sand be pouring and pouring and pouring. Sometimes you might get to the end of it. Sometimes you probably not. They probably flip it back over and they keep going. So like I let mine sit there for a month and then I keep checking it. When I get the alerts, I look at the alerts and I see my numbers going up. So as long as I'm getting those alerts that my numbers are going up, then I know I'm good. So, and y'all see, I proved that to y'all. I don't have nothing to lie about. That's a whole fact.
And you know what? And that was like, wow, that's something. Because I didn't even know that, you know. I didn't even know that. But I think what I'm gonna do though, I think I'm gonna check into that though. You know,
yeah,
because
of course.
I didn't even know that you know, you could buy stocks from Amazon. That's you know, and cheap, you know, and cheap. I'm thinking that, you know, with the
you could do either 10, it goes from 10%, 20% on up. So it go up. You could go up with your numbers. You get what I'm saying? So it's whatever you give. So if I say like 20% or 15% or whatever like that, but see, I'm starting off small, so I'm doing 10%. You get what I'm saying? From each shares, I'm doing 10%. So 10%, you making like probably like 80, 95, probably $100 and something dollars, maybe $200 and something dollars throughout the day. You get what I'm saying? And you either sell some of your shares so that you could keep building, or you could just cash it right on out.
But okay, but so what happens on the flip side though? What happens if your stocks start going down? You leave it,
If your
leave it
stock,
there?
if it goes down, whatever you put in is still sitting there because you will see it. So you either withdraw and take your money back out of it and cancel out of your shares, or you just leave it there and watch it build. So you have a choice.
So you got to watch it. So you basically got to watch it every day just to see how your stock is going. No,
I don't watch it every day. I let it go. I don't watch it. I don't, because that's a whole nother job. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and keep looking and looking and looking. They send you notifications and letting you know what's going on.
Oh, okay, nice. And then when you hear the little bell and stuff, that lets you know that.
Yeah, like you just heard it, like when I was on the phone
good.
and everything, and you heard the bell. Now I showed you Apple, because a lot of people got Apple Pay and all that stuff like that. They got their own stocks and everything like that because Apple is a big company. You see what I'm saying? So
right, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Amazon is another big company. You heard the bell rung on my phone. I looked at it and I was like, oh, shoot. And I had to show y'all. I'm like, hold up. Look at this. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I'm not showing my private information. I'm just showing you the numbers of what everybody could have. Like everybody could do that. And I'm doing 10% of it. So just a little something, just a little mathematics. You know, I'm not. But
that is good. That's information that somebody could use. You know, and including me stuff because you know. Yeah. I didn't even know that.
Everything. This was great to have. Like, shoot, I didn't even have to spend none of my money. I used the money that I gained from my shares. I was like, sure, okay, I'm about to get my kids some gifts. I'm gonna use this instead of using my money. I even showed my wife it, and she was like, oh wow, you've been doing this? I was like, yeah. And I had to break it down to my wife, like, yeah, my boss put me on to this. I see why they driving this and they doing this and doing that because they in this whole thing of, you know, it's good to go with companies like big companies. Like you got Spaghetti, what is it called? Some type of, what is it called? Spaghetti Warehouse or something like that. That's another big company because it makes all sauces and everything else. You can even get stock and bonds through them too. That's a big company because everybody use sauce. Think about it.
Right, you're absolutely right.
So as long as you get into that and you put like 15% in there like that, you know you're going to be making good money. But I don't want to jump and go airheaded and go that fast. I'm just treading water, doing something lightly right now just to see how it goes. But if it's doing real good and everything else like that, I'm gonna go and buy more shares. That's what I'm gonna do. It's like a side job. It's like a side little hustle job that you making money. It's just like retirement. So that's where anybody that could hear this right now. I'm just being honest.
And you know, and that's good information.
So
you're investing and you're doing it, you know, and you're doing it the right way. And not just that, you know,
this ain't nothing illegal. It's nothing bad about it. Trust and believe. You could go online and look it up and do your own research. You're not doing anything. If you investing in a company, not just like if I invest in Xerox, if I invest in Xerox like that, 15-20% of my income or whatever like that, and it increase, and I could buy their shares and everything else like that and match them, and whatever they give me is either I cash it up, bring it out, or I let it sit there and let it keep building. So you got a choice. You could cash out like that, or you can let it sit there and let it keep building, and you will have more to cash out with whenever you want it. So it's up to you. It's your little business. It's like a little gig. So
Yep, that
you're
is
not
good.
breaking.
I mean, you got some good information. I'm telling you.
Yep. So you're not breaking the law at all. I showed you on my phone, on my private phone at that. We talking and you heard it ding. And I told you, once you hear that sound like that, it's sending you
Hell
a
yeah.
notification that
Hell yeah.
it's going up and it's going up. And I showed you, and you see my numbers. I'm already at close to like 200 and something dollars. And I've just been sitting here talking on the phone, on the computer.
Right.
Just
I know. And I know that if I heard it, everybody else heard it too. They probably like, okay, you know what I mean?
right.
They've heard it too and stuff. Cause like I said, I'm definitely gonna check into that because that's some stuff that I could use.
Yeah. Like I said, I got my kids' gifts and everything. And guess what? I didn't have to spend nothing that's in my private account for sure. And they're going to have a lovely Christmas. Look, but I invested. So that's all it is. You got to, just do what you got to do. You want to make money, do it wisely. And a lot of young people don't even know that, A lot of young people don't know this. So this is what I'm teaching my kids. Like you could invest.
Right, exactly.
I want my kids to be better than you. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Be better than your parents. I always tell my kids that. Be better than your parents, please. You see me, I hustle just to make sure that y'all good. Be better than your parents, please. I tell my kids that 100%. My son about to graduate this year. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I have to tell him that. What he see me do, he be like, Dad, I want to be just like you. Da, 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 da. And I show him the loops and everything, show him what he got to do and everything else because I want him to be happy throughout his life, not struggling and have to deal with all this craziness because trust me, things are going to get worse. It might seem easy right now, but things are going to get worse. And half of these kids that's bringing new kids in this world, not even going to know how to deal with it because we got people in the offices that's taking control and stuff is changing. Prices are going up. It's not dropping. So you got to think about that. Life is life. Life is something. Food prices going up, gas going up, everything. Everything is totally different now. We don't know what to eat, what not to eat.
Right. You're absolutely right.
Eating stuff for the longest, but it's causing health issues because they put in biotics and clones and meat cells and all of that stuff like that. Like we don't even know what to eat no more. We can't eat fish no more because mercury is in fish. You can't eat. Okay, so just saying that everything going bad in the water, right? I'm just gonna switch it up. Everything going bad in the water, but we sure eating those crab legs and shrimp.
You're right.
Lobsters and all this stuff that is bottom feeders for the freaking sea. These are bottom feeders for the sea that eat all the bad stuff that's in the sea. So if we eating all of this stuff and it's damn good, I know it's good because I love a lobster tail. I love shrimps. I love crab legs. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But if you think about it, those are all bottom feeders. Those are things that eat to clean the sea. So if the fishes are going bad and sharks going crazy and whales going crazy and all that stuff, because if you think about it, our oils and certain lotions come from a well of the fat from the well. They melt it down, they burn it down like that, and that's where we get our oil from, certain oils from, for that goes on our own skin. You get what I'm saying? So like all this stuff we killing in the lawn, the fishes is all mussed up and everything. Now in the Bible it says, what did they have? They had bread, they had wine, and fish. They ate fish. It says in the Bible, the stuff that we eat and the stuff that we don't supposed to eat, whoever know the Bible. And we eating everything that we don't supposed to eat. So oh man, I could go on and on and on. But it's part of life.
You're absolutely right though.
I'm not lying about any of this because you can look it up yourself. So it's crazy. So now the water is turmoiling and all the sea creatures are acting differently. They coming up the shore and all of that stuff. But we like octopus, calamari, octopus. We eating everything out of the sea, but now the sea is not clean. And now we like panicking because we don't even know what to eat. They got cloned chickens. They got people eat fish. They got tilapia fish. A lot of people been loving, oh yeah, that tilapia fish is good. You fry that bad boy down. Look in the back of it. It's carbon monoxide in it. Carbon monoxide is a toxic. It's a man-made fish that is made.
Yeah, I didn't know that because I like tilapia. I like tilapia. I didn't even know.
So if you think about it, if you look at it, what fish do you know don't have no bones? Think about that. It's a man-made clone fishes that live all together in the water that they have in the factory that they are creating and then selling them because just in case if they run out of food, they have something to eat. But they got carbon monoxide in it. That is insane. So this is what we feed our bodies and don't even know it. I ain't trying to be no scientist, but no.
No, but I mean, I never thought of that either because that's what I always thought. I mean, the food. I mean, the tilapia. Shit, fry that bad boy up with some grits. Shit,
yeah, and that'd be the best, especially when you had the crunchy part on there. I used to bust it down until I did my research, and I was like, yo, you know what? Yo, we putting all this stuff in our bodies. Even milk. Now, back in the days, just think about it. Back in the days, when we got our eggs and our milk and everything else, our parents, like my grandparents, had a farm. So I watched how they did things. You get what I'm saying? But you got some of these cows that they milking, and they all in the factory and everything, getting milked and everything. Some of them are sick. They drawing pus out of them and all this stuff like that. You don't think any of that type of stuff is in our milk? Think about it. You got whole milk. You got skim milk. That's the top of whenever they burn it off like that, the top of it, the skim part, that's what they boiling again just to make the milk. Like, you got to think about it. That's all the dead stuff. So you got all these different types of milks like that, and nobody thinks about that. Like, these animals are sick. There's no way you can have that many cows still living. Same as chicken. They got a whole factory that's cloning chicken and using the stem cells and everything else to create more. There's no way in hell that every fucking restaurant, every grocery store, all these different places have damn chicken. So where's the farm?
That's true. That is true.
Nobody thinks about that. There's no way in hell. And now they coming out with forearms and shit like this. Like, when you see a fucking turkey coming out looking like that, broader looking shit, you got big ass.
So what do you think that's happening though?
Because they gotta inject them as steroids to make them bigger. Because as long as they make the meat a little bigger and they inject the extra fluids in them like that to puff them up, that's where they could get more of the money, because that's all marketing. A lot of people don't think about that, but we eat it because we got to eat. But if we think about the old days, how our parents had raised us, it was totally different. We was killing our own fucking chickens. We had to see the chicken and kill it
Right,
ourselves.
exactly.
Oh,
Now,
my grandma used to go to the
have
public.
you
She
ever
used to
heard
go
of
to the public like that and go and get the
yeah.
chicken and stuff and bring it home. I used to watch her let it run around, and we used to catch it and shit. She used to cut the head off the bitch and everything, spin it, put it in the pot of water, boil it, and pluck all the feathers off of it. Then we have food. You get what I'm saying?
Have you ever heard of the it was this it's called it was called turkey ham, where it was turkey on one side and then ham on the other. I don't think they make that anymore, but
Well, the
turkey
reason why they
ham.
discontinued that is the cross-contamination between the pork and the regular poultry.
So
They
they
had
stopped making it. They stopped
yeah,
making it then.
a lot of people get sick from that. So yes, I do remember that, but they had to discontinue that
Oh, okay, got you.
because that's two different. That's cross-contamination between pork and everything else. Like those juices mixed together in the pack is not good. Not good at all. And you know, I used to work for. You remember? I used to run the whole store. You remember? I used to work in the grocery store. I was over produce.
So yeah, they took that off the market then, because I've never seen it no more.
Nah, of course you
And
won't.
I remember it was turkey on one side and ham on the other. I still never knew how they did it, but I think that, yeah, you're right. Too many people probably started getting sick, and they had to discontinue that.
Yep. So there's a lot of stuff. I could be talking all night, but
well, that's all right. I mean, we enjoyed your talking because you brought stuff to the forefront that that people could use, especially those stocks and all of that stuff. That was really, really interesting. That was really, really interesting. I enjoyed that, and I know if I did, I know it's some other people that's looking from the bushes.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all do it, trust me, y'all not gonna lose no sleep doing that. Y'all gonna be like, "But dang, you know what? He's right. He's right." You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be fooled. They see some now. The ones that you see, like how you be on video and they say, "Oh, you could gain this and do that." Don't do it. Don't do it. Do your own research and then go by that. See what you got to do. Talk to the company and be like, okay, well, I was wondering if I could do this and do that. And they give you the loops of what you have to do. They take your information and everything else. Like, do it that way. Don't do it on your own, because if you do it on your own, I'm not going to be responsible for that, because that is something that you doing, not me. I know what I'm doing, so mine's is totally different. But if you go out of line, and you know how you be on Instagram, and they be like, "Oh, you can make $3,000 today, and you could draw right out the ATM." No, don't do that. Don't do that, because you're putting your private information on there, and they could actually take it immediately. As long as somebody have access to your regular account like that, and you're doing it offline because you've seen something on Facebook saying that, oh, well, the government is giving $3,000 to $4,000 and blah, 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 blah. All you got to do is download this app and everything like that. We need your account information, certain stuff like that. And right on like that, you can go to the ATM and you can withdraw it right away. Do not go by those. It's false advertisement. Do not go by that. Do your own research, call around, see what you could do. Have them send you out paperwork that is official paperwork, and then you do it that way. That's how you do it. Don't never put your information out there just because you see it online or over on Facebook or something like that, and they say, okay, well, all we need is your account information. We need to know where you live. We need to know blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff like that. Do not do that. Real places, they send you out information. You read about it, just like how you want a credit card. You get a credit card like that. You sign. You put in your information to want to know if you're approved or not. That the same way you do that is the same way how you're going to go into the investment. So that's how you're going to do it. Don't do it no other way than that. So I just wanted to say that to everyone, whoever is looking from afar. So do not do that. Do it yourself. So.
Well, that's good. That's good information. So, Patrick, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut on out of here and just
right.
hold on. Let me find some music to take us up out of here. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, everybody. All right, that is the end of our show. I don't think my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princesses, please, y'all share my video. Y'all already know how it goes. I've been telling y'all, please, please, please share my video. And we're gonna let Patrick take us on up out of her. We're gonna let Patrick take us on up out of her. Patrick, you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
All right, go ahead and say your last final thoughts before we close up out of her.
All right. So, we all know like that for the advisor kings and the queens and everything like that, to join as a visitor like that is $3.99 to come on like that, representing Miss Brown up here. So I hope that y'all learn a little bit, from tonight conversation, and we're gonna just grow from that. Hopefully I didn't discourage anyone or have anybody feeling any kind of way, but I just had to put a couple of things out there, how I feel about certain situations, and even something that could benefit for you and your family. But that's up to y'all if y'all want to do that or not. Nobody holding a knife or a gun to y'all to tell y'all to do it. I want y'all to do y'all research first, instead of just diving into something that y'all not too sure about. But
right.
I just wanted to share my information with y'all just a little bit.
And that was good, and that was good information. You know what I mean? I mean, that's food I can eat. That's food that somebody else can eat as well. Because maybe a lot of people, they walk around here hungry for information and guidance and stuff like that. So by you kind of telling us about and showing us what you can do to far as invest in your future, and then actually see it grow and stuff, you're helping other people as well, including me. So I want to thank you for that. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And thank you so much. And thank you so much for hanging out with the Freaknik Friday and stuff like that. As you already know, my numbers are as is, and it is what it is. So we just have to keep on going. Eventually we start glowing. But
right.
Hey,
and those people that was blocked and everything, you said that you have joined them back in. Like we talked a little bit about that also, what could have happened.
Right.
Just say from afar, join back in, enjoy the conversations, let us know how y'all doing and everything like that. People that been trying to get in here and couldn't,
they can now get in, right? They can now get in, right?
It's a possibility of our conversation that we had earlier, like that. That's a possibility of what could have happened, because she didn't have no control of that. But we also know that at the time that things were going on, a lot of people had hands on her channel.
That's it. That's
so,
exactly it.
Yeah, all of that
that's
going
exactly
on.
It.
A lot of these things were happening. So just join in and just enjoy each other. I'm always going to be part of this team. I'm not catty or anything like that. I just sit from afar and I just be chilling. I chill up here.
Exactly. And that's what it is. And you're great. And you're a great supporter, and you're a great advisor king. You've been with me A1 since day one. So, and you already know that's perfect. That's perfect and stuff. And just like Miss Lakers, I know Miss Lakers, either she has something to do or whatever, but we already know she gonna look at me from the back end. Hey, how you doing, sis? You know what I mean? I don't know where the hell Erica went AWOL like 2 weeks now, but I know that she'll show up and show out eventually and let me know what's really going on. But I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all. Please get me to another 2K or something. Let me get up there and shit, because I don't know what the hell happened, but your girl had fell down. So eventually, you know, people will see me from afar and start, you know, subscribing to my channel and shit. That's what I'm hoping that's gonna happen. But until then, you know what I mean? We gotta go out of here and shit. Y'all make sure y'all keep y'all notifications on. Make sure you tune back in for Freaknik Friday next week and shit, because we already know Christmas is coming up and things is gonna get busy and and stuff like that. But we gonna see what the new year gonna bring in 25. No telling. I'm pretty sure everybody's channel gonna still
bring it in.
the same way.
Just bring this new year with a
right.
blast.
Everybody I'm sure everybody channel gonna be the same way. You ain't gonna never see no YouTube plaques. I don't care how many subscribers that some of these damn content creators have. I don't care. They're not gonna ever produce a YouTube plaque because they're not there yet. Because most of these damn they're just dealing with bots, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So they're lucky in numbers. They're lucky in numbers, and maybe they may be lucky in subscribers, but that's as far as they're gonna go. They're not gonna go any higher. They may go higher in subscribers, but they're not gonna go any higher in YouTube because they're just too damn messy. That's it. You know, the way you run your channel, those are the people that YouTube is gonna send your way. Those are messy people. They ain't got no job, ain't got nothing going for themselves, and they love drama. That's it. Drama pays all the time. So on that note, y'all keep y'all notifications on. You never know when a bitch might be back. All right. I love y'all. All right. Thank you so much, Patrick. We'll talk behind the scenes. All right. Bye.
Bye.